it's the Warriors to start out. Look at Cleveland's starting group. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center position.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next, for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Now, here's Green after LeBron James's miss. And it's Curry again from deep. Curry's got 6.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And another basket for Golden State.
Stephen Curry amped up on O.
Irving against Curry. Irving dishes to Thompson. Cleveland moving it around. To the inside. Nobody near Irving. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
And Green gets it to go.
Well, they're going on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who's able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
All right, Doris, thanks.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
That is good.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
There's the 3. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got 11 points.
Man, oh man, Kevin. He's really feeling it from three-point range now. All of a sudden, it seems like he just can't miss.
We all know about the Splash Brothers, but it seems everyone on Golden State now can hit a 3. They set a franchise record in made threes last year at 883 triples.
Wow. I mean, they can stretch you out as well as anyone, and it's why they are so good going small. I mean, they did lead the league in three-point percentage last year, making almost 40% of those threes. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
A shot by Thompson, no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Irving can't get it to go.
For the Warriors, guys, not only did they lead the league in three-point percentage, they also hit about 45% of their three-point attempts from the corner. That's the highest percentage 3 on the court. Going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
So timeout called here, the first for 3.
And how about 45% from the corner 3? That is absurd, especially when you consider that the Warriors would put it up from anywhere. You look at the numbers from last year, and what this team did from beyond the arc was simply phenomenal.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Here's LeBron. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. James has got his second basket. Warriors leading by 9. Curry outside. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
A nice shot by Irving.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Pass to Green. Shoots the 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got got 5.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit. Ooh, and that dunk had some anger to it. I mean, usually he's content to just go up and get the finish with the soft touch.
Not that time. The big man looked like he had something to prove there.
Well, when it comes to finishing ability, he does have something to prove. He's been known to trick some layups here and there.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
Now here's Curry following the missed shot by Timofey Mozgov. Good on the shot.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Some changes for Golden State. Barbosa comes in for Thompson, and it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. A switch here also for Cleveland. Shumpert is checked in for Kyrie Irving. Wasted no time on that one. 8 points for Draymond Green.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
Now here's Shumpert. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Got a piece of it. They retain possession. Shots good by Iguodala.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
LeBron against Iguodala. The drive by James. The layup missed.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And good on the basket. Look it.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even
And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game. I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there, caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it, and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Celia is out there with Bogut, and there's Livingston. Then there's Ian Clark, and it's Barnes at the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Left side, Irving. And it's sent back by Bogut. And they're able to recover. Irving against Barnes. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And that one's good.
And those mid-season trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge offensively.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And you know, they built the roster to how they play best mid-season. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Irving against Curry. Shumpert passes to Thompson, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Curry outside, another three for Golden State.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
The shot's good from Smith.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
It's Curry outside. That is good. Curry's got 23.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
But he stays with it. Out to the right wing. Well, wide open look for Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Love's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
Warriors leading by 20. It's Curry outside, and that one's good. He's got 26.
It really looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Irving kicks to Love. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. And he dunks it down.
A long wind-up and a strong follow-through on that one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up for sure.
Well, I sure hope not.
A 3 from Barnes. Can't get it to go. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Shumpert in the corner. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. That is good. Love's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Well, good against Thompson. Soft touch off the glass. Thompson's got 8 points.
Speed and agility, guys. I mean, he went right to the defense and took it to the rim.
Warriors leading by 20. Outside Curry. They double team Curry. And the Cavaliers with possession here. And stolen by Love. Irving against Barnes. Love goes in. Shot misses. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. Warriors have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Here's Curry. Again, Golden State.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they
RD on ball
equally
handler.
adept on that side of the ball.
And the Warriors with the completely
RD
new
on
five
ball
on the floor.
handler.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. James checked in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. Puts up a 3. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Livingston. That's 7 points for Andre Iguodala. Iguodala against LeBron. The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Nine seconds left in the first half of the game. Barbosa for 3, and yes, sir, that one drops. Barbosa's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Warriors.
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. We've been watching a pretty lopsided game through the first half, that's for sure. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined again by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 31 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists. It's a great bounce-back game for him. Not happy with his performance in their last outing, tonight he's taking charge. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Their perimeter shooting has made the difference, and so many of their points are coming from long range. They've come out, spread the floor, and executed their jump shooting game. It's been a barrage from the three-point line. Guys always finding the open shot. If they can stay out from three-point land in the second half, this game is over.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, they got more than a few problems to work out, but it all starts with their defense. I know the analytical people love to point out opponents' field goal percentage, and tonight has been a big problem. They haven't defended with any purpose. They need a whole lot more activity on defense.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the 3 as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson, and it's Irving in at the point. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron kicks to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. And for LeBron James, a remarkable step. Greg, he had increased his field goal percentage for 7 consecutive seasons going into 2014.
Yeah, a steep decline last season, though, back below 50%. Was it just the challenge of new teammates and a new system, or the mileage he's accumulated? This season may start to answer that question.
They set the pick. Here's Love. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Love's got 7 points in the game.
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams and their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game.
Here's Irving. And there's another one for the Cavaliers. And Love, who would also go on to make his first postseason appearance, played in the first round last year. It was a complete 180 for him in what he was used to at Minnesota.
And even though there were ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning for a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he finally got a chance to play in the postseason.
And the Cavaliers call time here. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. You got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Thompson. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Curry with the three, and another three for Golden State.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Irving against Curry. Irving drives in, cannot hit.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers. It certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Love outside. At the top of the key, Thompson. No good. Nice D from Bogut. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
You can't afford to be playing that loose right now.
Definitely not. I mean, things have to be tight. You want to be playing smart, high-level basketball. You don't want to be brain fading right now.
And the Warriors making a change here. Azili's checked in. Iman Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Took him no time at all on that one. Rush has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or she'll give up points in a hurry.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Wasted no time on that one. Curry's got 48.
And they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
That shot wide open. And that's 13 points for LeBron.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
And the basket by Curry.
What's happening to him today? Yeah, this is getting ridiculous.
We've got 1:28 left in the third. James a screen on Thompson. Irving kicks to LeBron. It's deflected. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. LeBron with the block. But they recover it. Azili dishes to Green. Three-pointer. Another three for Golden State.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
And he gets it to go.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Curry gets the bucket.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Cavaliers shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Irving kicks to Smith. Cleveland moving it around. And Steph Curry with the foul. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Azili. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. Clark, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And then for Cleveland, Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. Fry comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Dellavedova to pass to Fry. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Fry's got 7 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row. from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Shumpert. He's had some playing time, but no score yet from him. 14 feet away. The shot no good. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Anderson Varejao out there with Barbosa. Then there's Ian Clark. And there's Livingston. And it's Spates in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Nice stroke from long range. And if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Here's Dellavedova. He dishes it to Fry. Off target with the open look.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Livingston kicks to Barbosa. Another 3 for Golden State.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Here's Dellavedova. Five to shoot. Steps back and fires. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And that one's good by Clark.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Outside Williams. Mozgov sets a screen for Williams. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
Pick by Mozgov. There's the pick. Williams kicks to Dellavedova. Will it go? That's good.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Good. What a final quarter these guys are having downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops. You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Now here's Williams. Defense right on him. To the paint. Here's Mozgov. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got 5 rebounds tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The feed to Mozgov. Tries to save it. Fry dishes to Dellavedova. Shumpert off the screen. Good on the shot. Dellavedova's got 5 points in the quarter.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there? Because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what... Whoa! Woo. Boy, you got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man down.
You know, Clark, and even then, he might just go over
Yeah,
it.
he could.
Check, look at this. Check out the elevation he gets.
Wow, I tell you, I just cannot get enough of those kind of plays. What a rim record.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Camry. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. A minute 42 left to play in the final quarter. Williams attacking. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 5th assist in this one.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're up by a ton. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Shumpert's checked in. Outside. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. On our old partner, Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars, and Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff, and Steve has that.
Excellent point.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an in-seat, no contest.
Yeah, I like that.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Curry. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Another 3 for Golden State.
Now, he's just showing off the brains like that. That's what I call profile. Incredible.
How about his release, his form, everything flawless?
Try good.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Curry. Another 3 for Golden State. And so it's Cleveland with it. And here is Williams. Right side jumper. Lets it fly. Green with the rebound. From deep three-point range, no good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke.